How does hip hop manifest itself in your everyday life?
In my everyday life, I mean, again, every moment of my life is hip hop. You know, because from the time I was 11 years old, you know, almost 2 decades now, listening to hip hop and participating in hip hop, it has influenced everything. You know, from being a father, being a lover, being a son, a friend, a teacher. So in addition to the process of making music and writing rhymes and sharing them with young people, even beyond all that, just every day, everything I do, it relates to hip hop because hip hop has been my greatest teacher. You know, hip hop has taught me probably more. Hip hop has taught me more than hip hop has taught me more about the world than everybody else except my parents.
It's important to me. My job, I'm pretty much at a desk typing all day, so it's everything. It means everything, because other than that, I would be bored. I'd be bored out of my mind. So I'm very grateful to have hip hop a part of my life. It's just, you know, just the void almost that I have.
In parenting and my design work, but the parenting part is the improvisational nature of it. Like, my parents did a lot of things with us that weren't, you know, that kids don't usually get to experience from their parents, you know. But like now, since my kids are fairly creative and artistic, and they like to sing and beatbox and dance and stuff like that, I have to constantly find ways to include more of that and use them as teaching elements, you know, with my kids. And I don't mean we go beatboxing every day. I don't mean anything like that. But just remembering that beatbox and what I do with the sampler means I have to be able to and remember that I think well when I'm on my toes. I can't be static and normal in every situation. I can't just do what my dad did, you know. I have to remember that, like, I go to church, there's stuff I learned there, pull that in to this thing that's happening right here. I go to jiu-jitsu, remember what happened there and the way that guy taught, bring that into this situation here. And this situation here may be, why do the kids keep crying when they're told to do the dishes? Mm-hmm. But that improvisational nature, honestly, that's from me doing hip-hop, you know?
So I think on my everyday life, I'm a b-boy no matter what I'm doing. At my job, with my son, anywhere I go, I'm a b-boy. And I like to think that people could recognize it and see that, you know? But in my everyday life, I always hold to that thought that hip-hop, you can take the raw materials around you and make them work for you in some way, whatever they may be. You know, just like the spray paint can and the record player and whatever, and your mouth to beatbox or rap on the corner. You can take whatever raw material is around you and make something out of it. And to me, that's hip-hop. Maybe because of my age or whatever, but in my everyday life, hip-hop are the raw materials around me that I build out of.
When I get on my skateboard, I don't have a car, and I'm jamming music, if I don't have that music on me, it doesn't motivate me. If I don't have what we call a walking stick, a marker, it's a lot harder to walk a longer distance. And also, whenever I see someone that I could relate to, and it creates a conversation, it creates some kind of communication with people, anytime I communicate or listen or speak, that's hip-hop manifested in my day.
Hip-hop for me is different than hip-hop for you, or hip-hop for Jay-Z, or hip-hop for Nas. You know, we have many parts where we merge and blend, but it's our own individual expression. So it's just, yeah, how you gonna live your life. If you're gonna get up today and be an asshole, word. You in that asshole hip-hop mode. You know, that's fine. You're gonna be altruistic? Okay, cool. You're in that hip-hop mode. You know, but it is what you are. And I mean, I've met very few people who liked hip-hop before and suddenly stopped listening to it and don't like it anymore. I've met very few people. Like, once it becomes a part of you, it's symbiotic. Hip-hop is a part of me, and I am a part of it.
I'm a hip-hop scholar. I'm not a hip-hop head. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. As a scholar, my job is never to try to pretend to be a head, but to always let heads understand that I know the culture. I was there when it got started. Mm-hmm. I was part of its beginnings. And that there are a lot of other folk from my generation who lived it. You know, I didn't hear about when Rapper's Delight came out. I was trying to figure it out, trying to get a copy of the of the album. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it wasn't like we were separated from it. But you know, over my entire life span as an academic, as a man, hip hop has been at the root of everything that I've been able to accomplish too.
I can't get through more than an hour without listening to music. I'm compulsive about it. I am distracted by it. I can't shop. I'm listening to things going by in radios. I can't have a conversation on the street or in a nightclub or something. I guess I train spot sort of all the time. I need to be around creative people, musical people. I need to be around people who practice sort of every element of it. It's like a form of intelligence that you have that you need other people to have. That probably sounds really mean and snobby, but it is. It's a form of intelligence that you recognize in other people that you require to grow. It's like food.